have lowered in a big way. We're already at 57 in Olean, 61 in Wellsville. Good evening to you there. We're at 58 in Clarence and 61 in the Falls. And check this out, the 24-hour temperature change. Can you tell a cold front came through? It's some 15 to 20 degrees colder right now than it was at this time yesterday. On Super Doppler and satellite, no showers to speak of. Again, a nice moonlit sky. The live inspection here of Super Doppler shows we are good to go. Might see a little bit of patchy fog during the course of the overnight. Hour by hour we go here for Sunday. We roll the forecast and read it and smile as we get sunshine to talk about. Temperatures into the 60s in the morning. Again, a little bit of fog early on. Right around lunchtime we're at 71. Great news for Buffalo Garden Walk into the afternoon. Low humidity, good visibility, and ample sunshine. And we just saw 90 degrees or near 90 degree weather over the course of the last couple of days. Will we get it anytime soon? I'll look ahead to the Super 7-day forecast and let you know. Kristen?
All right, Josh, thank you. It's your voice, your vote. Local Donald Trump supporters didn't have to go far for the chance to see the former president in person. Trump holding a Make America Great Again rally just down the Thruway in Erie, Pennsylvania tonight. The former president spoke before a crowd of thousands. He took on President Biden over a number of issues, including the crisis at the border and staggering inflation. But he took on his own party as well.
Any Republican that doesn't act on Democrat fraud should be immediately primaried and get out.
Trump also pushing back on those new criminal charges from the special counsel, alleging that he obstructed their investigation. The former president defiant and once again denying any wrongdoing. Well, the wet weather didn't dampen the spirit of some friendly competition between first responders here in the Queen City. Buffalo's finest and Buffalo's bravest squaring off in a charity softball game today at Medaille Field on Elk Street. These teams featuring members of the city's police and fire departments. They're trying to raise money for their respective peer support teams. Bragging rights, of course, all on the line here as well.
I think it's great because a lot of the times we just see each other in passing. It gets us together. We can talk, we can laugh, and we can definitely build a stronger relationship as a team.
Teams from WYRK Radio and Genesee Beer also taking part on the field today. After nearly 2 weeks off, a summer staple is returning for the second half of its season in Buffalo. Our Mike Randall takes us to Delaware Park, where one of the Bard's most famous works is being brought to life in a new way for you to enjoy.
They're putting the finishing touches on their second offering of the summer at Shakespeare in Delaware Park.
You beasts that quench the fire of your pernicious rage!
You know the old story. Her family doesn't like his family, and drama ensues.
Go!
It's a classic tale and one of the Bard's biggest hits.
I think it's cool. I think it moves really quickly.
Chris Kelly directs this rendition of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet.
Or lower.
Chris is a high school teacher by day. He shared this play many times with students over the years.
I always liked the play, but the first time the text really spoke to me, seeing actual young people saying all these words, everything that the characters do in the play start to make sense.
His TV viewing during COVID was the other part of the director's inspiration for this production.
It's watching a lot of Cobra Kai, watch the TV show The Outer Banks. All of those things sort of filtered in, and I started to think about the play.
Aidan Conklin and Aaron Kelly, playing the leads, agree this is the perfect way to spend the summer.
Doing something like this is honestly how I would want to be spending my summer.
Yeah, I mean, we both majored in theater at Fredonia, so this is kind of the dream, and getting to play such iconic roles is really like something to be so grateful for.
There's lots of rough and tumble, choreographed by fight director Steve Vaughn. This isn't your grandparents' Romeo and Juliet. That is, unless your grandparents are fans of Karate Kid. They got a big, beautiful, colorful set and lots of action. But I think I remember Romeo and Juliet had kind of a sad ending.
No. You'll have to come see it to find out.
You bet we will, or to quote William Shakespeare, if there's a good will, there's a great way. Mike Randall, 7 News, Buffalo.
And you can catch Romeo and Juliet during part 2 of Shakespeare in Delaware Park every night but Monday, now through August 20th. The shows are free and the curtain rises at 7:15. And in case you're keeping track, the Mega Millions jackpot now topping $1 billion. Lottery officials say nobody picked the winning numbers from last night's drawing. This is the 4th largest Mega Millions jackpot to date, and it's still growing. The last winning ticket was sold on April 18th. The next drawing takes place Tuesday night. Good luck. Next at 11, the cool sounds of jazz you heard there echoing through the streets of downtown Buffalo is just one of several festivals taking place this weekend.
I'm John Matarese. Remember buffet restaurants? Many went out of business during the pandemic, but those that reopened are now bringing back big crowds. I'll explain why, coming up.
You're watching 7 News with Taylor Epps, 7 weather meteorologist Josh Nichols, and sports with Dom Tibbetts.
Well, if you bought a Ford 150 truck in the past couple of years, then listen up. Hundreds of thousands are being recalled due to issues with the parking brakes. The recall includes more than 870,000 vehicles from 2021 to 2023. According to Ford, the parking brake may become activated on its own while driving. Owners will be notified by mail. The company says you should then have your vehicle inspected at a dealership free of charge. Well, instead of spending $20 or even $30 for a regular sized meal at a restaurant, some people are piling on the savings by visiting buffets. Consumer reporter John Matarese shows us how buffets are making a comeback so you don't waste your money.
Many buffet restaurants did not survive the pandemic, forced to shut down for over a year. But those that did are now doing brisk business for their affordable prices and their menu as American as apple pie.
These days, when a decent sit-down dinner can cost $100 a couple, buffet restaurants like this have managed to roll back time.
You can hit the Bluebird special for $10.99, your drinks included.
Tim Branham visits this Golden Corral several times a week and always finds something new.
I like the variety. Anything you want, you got it on the counter here.
Al Cherry says from pot roast to pizza, it's all here for one price.
Just the variety of food that you're able to get for the price that you're able to get it for is just really good.
Lots of options for less.
Dr. David Corson is director of the Fritz Noble School of Hospitality Management at the University of Denver. He says demand for buffets is climbing, in part because so many buffets didn't survive the pandemic.
Some of that is driven by less supply in the marketplace.
This spring, foot traffic at 3 of the largest buffet chains was up 125% compared to January 2021. They also outperformed comparable fast casual and full-service restaurants during the same time period. David says for people who are budget conscious, buffets are a great choice.
You can make that your meal of the day, depending on the time of day you go.
Frequent diner James Barnard says if you long for the good old days of delicious desserts and home cooking,
like chicken and dumplings or pork chops every now and then,
those days are still around at this little slice of Americana. That way you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.
If you have an appetite for beautiful music, then downtown Buffalo was the place to be. Take a listen. The Colored Musicians Club and Jazz Museum hosting the 19th annual Queen City Jazz Festival today. It all took place all afternoon in the front of the Public Library in Lafayette Square. This year's lineup included headliners like Gerald Albright and Spyro Gyra. For the second year in a row, the Queen City Jazz Fest took place here because the Colored Musicians Club on Broadway is under reconstruction. Also happening in your neighborhood this weekend, 2 big ethnic festivals. The Buffalo Irish Festival returning to the Outer Harbor this weekend. This event celebrates the best of Irish culture, including music, dance, and of course, all the good eats. This is taking place at the Lakeside Lawn along Furman Boulevard and goes through tomorrow. And if you crave a taste of Polonia, the annual Polish American Arts Festival is taking place this weekend as well in Cheektowaga. It all began with an Olympic-style opening ceremony last night with local organizations marching into Cheektowaga Town Park on Harlem Road. The 3-day event features family fun no matter what your ethnicity, including all kinds of Polish food and entertainment. The Polish American Arts Festival continues tomorrow as well. Well, much of the country dealing with severe weather this weekend with millions of Americans in the crosshairs. Cities in the Northeast have been dealing with their first heat wave of the season with 3 consecutive days at or above 90 degrees. The heat index in New York City reaching into triple digits over the past few days. Philadelphia declaring a heat health emergency amid temperatures in the 90s. People there are doing their best to stay cool.
It's really hot, so I'm just trying to relax, let him have fun, play in the water with some kids.
But some cities along the East Coast are seeing some relief as storms usher in a cold front. More than 60 billion Americans from Virginia to Maine on alert for dangerous thunderstorms. The strong winds bringing down trees in Washington. The city hit with wind gusts up to 84 miles per hour. All right, let's check in with Josh now. It seems like we are getting some of that cool air in, which is nice after that hot day we had yesterday.
Yeah, the cold front is now through, Kristen, and that's why we had some of those drenching downpours that caused a deluge and a couple of flash flood issues for some. Officially in Buffalo, a little less than ½ an inch, but check out our monthly rainfall tally. In excess of 5.5 inches. So we have a solid surplus here. Don't need any more rain, and we're not really going to see much over the course of the next few days. Made it up to 77 officially today. By the way, never hit 90 here in Buffalo over the last few days. So we never had a heat wave. As we went through this evening, the sky cleared nicely, and you can check out the moon out there. It's beautiful. A little bit of patchy fog as we work our way into the western and central southern tier overnight. For your Sunday, it's going to be comfortable with a mix of clouds and sun, low humidity, good visibility. That's the recipe for a beautiful late July day. And we have more fresh air on Monday. We could see an isolated shower along the lake breeze boundary both tomorrow and Monday, but it's more the exception rather than the rule. Buffalo Garden Walk looking good, mostly sunny by 1 o'clock, low 70s. And again, those dew point temperatures have already come down, so we can break out the old muggy meter and show you that the dew points being into the 50s now, we're squarely in the comfortable range for several days to come, only to climb by the end of the week, but just back into the territory of muggy. Maybe you want to get that boat bottom wet for tomorrow. Looks pretty good, although you need to slip on the t-shirt, slap on the sunscreen, slap on the hat, wrap on the sunglasses. The UV is still very high, so slip, slop, slap, and wrap. The water temperature 73. The breeze will be west 10 to 15 knots. And that's not a bad day for both power boating and sailing as well. And wave heights will be at 1 foot or less. Don't expect to return to 90-degree weather anytime soon. In fact, we have below average temperatures to talk about all the way through the first week of August, possibly into the second week of August as well. 59 right now with a mainly moonlit sky. The breeze is out of the south at 5 miles per hour. Very comfortable out there. 57 in Olean, and dew point temperatures again back into the 50s with that breeze coming in out of the north. Skies have cleared nicely. The storms that made their way through New England now off the coast, and as we look upstream, we're good to go. Again, we could see an isolated shower pop tomorrow afternoon along the lake breeze boundary. Otherwise, temperatures easily into the mid-70s. Into the oasis effect closest to Lake Erie, probably zero chance of rain. A moonlit sky tonight, we drop to 58.